said, you go to the psych ward, or I'm gonna beat your ass, and I guess we both going to jail. And she went to the psych ward, and I've never seen her since.
Yeah, are you recording yourself or something? Because why is it echoing?
She's listening to Hella's live.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that's true. And you, okay, so the rest of the stuff. Now, what else did you hear Amiga say that you feel like she lied?
A lot. She just like the whole crybaby, whiny baby. Oh, I'm gonna fake take accountability, but do it again, just like me.
No,
She's
you
no
be acting
different
like
than
that.
me. She's no different or no better than me.
Well, I think that was said. Siren did call her on that and say that y'all both conniving bitches.
So sorry, I might be a loud, annoying ass bitch, but at least I don't fucking whine and cry and fucking. Yes, I had a meltdown because I was going through other shit that led to having the meltdown, but it wasn't originally over TikTok. It just kind of fucking spiraled, I guess.
Yeah, I think that you do sometimes be you weaponizing your mental health.
Just like she sat in there and did all the whole
And
time.
and I checked her on that as
I know,
well.
I seen, and I was like, at least
You
someone is.
both do it.
You're right.
That's why I had the
But
problem
that's
with
what I went
you.
through for the whole friendship as well. Like it wasn't one sided. She literally would tell me like I'm not well, so I would stay up all night with her sometimes just to make sure she was cool because her husband's always working.
And great, I understand that, but that's the point. Y'all are toxic together. You guys do that together. You do the same fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
She weaponizes that shit, and so do you. That's why I had a problem with you in that voice call, when after the night that we all got blamed for you having that mental crisis.
It spiraled because of everything that led up to that. So it wasn't nobody specifically, but it spiraled to get to that point. Yes.
In that live, it was being blamed on all of us. Anyone who was in the panel. So
it wasn't just that, but
I'm aware of that
I had not had
now.
yeah, I had not had enough time to like everything was happening all at once. I didn't have enough time to tell Vixen and them all that.
I have a question, and then I'm gonna go back on mute. Did you know that Vixen was on the live at the same time on the phone with you while you were hyperventilating and all that shit?
I had a seizure.
What the hell?
Like I don't have seizures. Amiga has seen me on FaceTime have seizures and literally scream bloody murder for my significant other to help me.
Hey,
So
that didn't
How do
answer.
you know that?
what do you mean? How do I know that? My significant other told me, and it was on the living room camera.
Oh, okay.
That didn't answer my question though. Did you know that she was on Nick's panel while on the phone with you? Okay. You don't have a problem with
And
that?
we all asked her why did she go back and tell?
Okay.
Because they wasn't stopping anyway.
But do you have a problem with it? Was the question, because it's strange.
I mean, all of you guys are strange, but
Toya was telling her not to say anything to them in the comments, but she said she wasn't reading the comments. So I don't know.
Well, we
I
didn't
really
hear
couldn't think.
you through her. We didn't hear
yeah,
you
no.
through her. She was just relaying the information. But even then, we were trying
But
to
I
let
feel
her
like that
know.
just made it worse.
It did because telling us wasn't going to help you. If it
Yep.
wasn't for moon boots, girl, we wouldn't
And
have been
then
anything that
everyone
anybody
accused
could
me of
do.
doxing him, but like I literally like they already heard it from Vixen's recording that the cop said the guy's name by accident and she accidentally played it.
Yeah, but I think she stopped it after that, and a lot of us didn't hear it. So you repeating it like that doesn't change anything. I'm sure
Oh
he doesn't
well,
care,
I mean, yeah, I didn't.
but
It wasn't a dig because I literally went in the next day because I did do a telehealth appointment immediately, as soon as I could, and I did thank him. I wasn't being a smartass. I was being genuine because I really wasn't in a good mental space, and that's honest. And everyone's like, "But you was arguing with motherfuckers still." Yes, I literally hadn't slept in 3 fucking days, and people was saying that everyone I know is P3DOs, and we're running a P3DO ring and all this other shit. So I just told them, fucking call whoever you need to call. Do whatever you need to do.
Were you?
Envy, they are though. They are.
Well, good. I ain't
Not the
had
ring
nobody
part,
come.
Envy, were you?
not the trafficking ring part. Hold on, babe, not the traffic, but you do know an awful lot of offenders. Does that strike you as odd?
I mean, we all do, but they just haven't been charged. So, I mean, if
Oh,
we're
we
being
all the
honest,
fuck don't.
bullshit.
No.
Anybody that's dated a man over 18 years old when you was a teenager, that's the same thing.
What? What do you mean?
What I said.
No, but who did that?
I'm saying anybody and anybody at all. It happens a lot. It's very frequent. I've seen it so many times. All my life, I've seen older men with teenage girls or older women with
Yes,
teenage
yes,
dudes.
all your life. That's what we're saying. You know an awful lot of
No, I'm
offenders.
saying like just like I see it on the news, I see it on the TV, I see it on the internet. Like it's
That
weird.
doesn't
Yes,
mean that
because
we
the
have.
news and the internet is a wide place. But when
Right.
you are in a small area and the majority of the people in your life are have been charged, do you find that to be strange? Like, have you ever questioned how come you know so many?
Well, the only reason I met Robert was through my child's father, and like I said, I didn't
The
know.
child's father, who is also on the registry?
Yes, and I didn't know of that until I was already 3 4 months pregnant.
No one is blaming you for
No, I'm
keeping the
not saying you aren't.
child.
I'm just saying, like, I didn't know, and
But
I
I'm
dumped him.
asking,
I
do
broke
you
up with
find
him.
that, but do you find that to be strange?
I mean, I was 17. I was stupid. I was young. What did you want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Unbaby my baby? Like I
No,
couldn't do
girl,
that.
we're not talking about the baby. You're the only one who keep on bringing up the baby.
No,
Just
I'm saying
knowing
like
him
my
and
child.
dating
Like
him,
what was I supposed to do?
X the
What?
child out of the situation because the child is not the issue here. The
No, I
issue
know. That's
is
what I'm
that
saying. Like I,
do
when I
you
found out, I was no longer with him. I dumped him. We was never together again. I never had him around her. I
you
never.
dumped him just to be friends with his homeboy who is
No, no, no,
also
no,
on the
no. You're
registry?
mixing up. You're mixing up timelines. No. I did not meet Robert until 4 or 5 years ago.
But
So
you said he
my
was
child that we're
fine.
talking about with that man is about to be 12
Wait, how did you meet him through Matthew if you didn't know him except for 5 years ago?
because that's when they got out of prison and was in a
To
halfway house and needed address to register to and be at, or they was
to
going to
get
go back to jail.
so did they meet in jail?
I don't know. I don't know. I think they met in the halfway house or something.
Okay, Envy, just listen to me real quick before you speak, okay? Just this is for real. I'm not even fucking around. Did you ever question how two P3DOs became friends together in a halfway house or in jail?
I mean, that's where they send them when they come out of jail. I
No,
don't
no, no, no,
understand
no,
what you
no, no,
asking.
no, no. Do you think it is strange? Even if you're thinking about it just now that I'm asking you, do you find it to be strange that two P3DOs became besties?
No, because they were roommate. They roomed them together.
That don't mean you gotta be friends.
Well, I understand that, but I don't know. I felt bad for them and didn't want them to go back to jail, and I wanted my baby father to get his head out of his ass and do something with his life.
But were your children removed by the time he got out?
My kids was never around either one of them. That's what
That's
I'm
not, I'm
trying to
not,
tell
that's not
everybody.
where I'm going with this. Just listen to, just
My kids
word.
have never been around P3DOs.
I'm not accusing you of that. That's
I'm not
not the
saying you
reason.
are. I'm saying I'm not understanding the question.
And
Because
we
you're
just
not letting me
listen.
finish. Because you're
Listen.
you're jumping to conclusions. I'm not asking you this question to see if the children were around them. I believe you when you say that they were not. But what I'm asking you is, why do you care if he got his life together if the children already had a new family?
Oh, because I mean, my kids are gonna grow up and be adults one day and gonna want questions and answers, and they're gonna come looking for us or something. And I mean, I
And
don't
if
want
they
them to
were
be a
and if they
fucking
were
bum piece of shit.
adults, him not getting his shit together would be on him. So
I
why were
know,
you
I know, and I got too big of a heart, and I said the same thing. That's why I helped Jess. That's why I ended up going back to the same friendships and back to the same exes that were abusive and fucked up. And yeah, I'm
so
done.
why do you think that grown men who touch children can be rehabilitated?
Oh, I never said that. I
But you
never
were
said
trying to
that.
rehabilitate him.
No, absolutely not. He did what he did, and that was on him. I didn't try to fix
That's
him or
yes, you
anything.
tried. Yes, you did. You said you wanted him to make something of himself. He could have
Yeah,
made
meaning
something of
as in
himself.
I didn't want him to keep going to jail just because he didn't have somewhere to stay. I
That
gave
would have
him a
been his
place to
problem. That would have been
stay.
his problem. Why do you care if a motherfucking P3DO is homeless?
Because that's still my child's father at the end of the
But
day.
those children already had a home.
What does that
There was
have to do
nothing
with him
because okay,
having a
because let's
home?
say just listen to me. Let's say that he got out of prison and he became a billionaire. Was that going to change the fact that your children were no longer in your home?
No,
Okay, and if he was homeless on the streets and kept going in and out of jail, was that going to change anything about you guys as parents?
no.
So then you had no connection to him and you didn't owe that man nothing.
And you're right. I don't owe anybody shit but to wake up, breathe, and die, just like everybody else. But I don't know. I'd be always trying to Captain Save a Hoe.
But what was you saving him for? It wasn't like he was going to
My
be able to
kids. I
change your
wanted him to do
situation.
something with himself. That's why.
And what about Robert?
He had his whatever the fuck that lady was called. She had proved that that was all false.
But you said that you let him come stay with you before. You talking about the PO lady, the government
Yeah,
lady.
yeah.
So
When
who
she
couldn't?
asked when she asked to see, because he did not, they did not come here immediately after the halfway house. They went to they was living at somewhere else, and then the dude was like a tweaker or meth head or something and kept going in the house like while they were sleeping, even though they were renting from him. And so he was like, I can't keep doing this, this is weird. And so I was
Oh,
just,
P3DO scared of a little crackhead.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
crazy.
fucking know.
So they okay. So just
That's
bear
just a
with me
story
here.
I was told.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I don't care if they telling the truth. So you didn't see nothing wrong with two P3DOs hanging out, and they come to you and they say, "Hey, Envy, hey, it's me, Matthew. This my friend P3DO Robert. Can we live with you because it's a crackhead bothering us?" You ain't think to say, "Bitch, get the fuck out of here."
Being as young and big hearted as I was, no, I really didn't.
Okay. And
Because
at
I
this
knew there was
time,
no children in my home for them to, if they did do what they did, there was no children for them to hurt.
you
So
wasn't worried about you.
ain't nobody gonna do shit to me. I'll cut somebody's fucking head off. They know better. My baby dad, I will beat the fuck out of him.
I never
Okay.
mind.
I'm worried about you, girl. I don't even fuck with you, girl. But you got to stop. If a
I said
man,
old me. Yes, old me. What
the
old me?
the new it's the
Yes.
new you. That man is still in your house. This is the new you. This is
Yes,
the
but he is
you.
in the middle of being whatever Vixen said the word was. I forgot, but
I
it's
It
quit
doesn't
it.
matter.
yes,
It doesn't
Doesn't matter
that is the
though.
matter.
process.
So what do your man think about this? Do he want you to have a big heart?
No, he tells me all the time, stop being friends with fake ass, weird ass bitches, and to stop helping people and to stop bringing strangers in my house and helping them because it always bites me in my ass.
So why you couldn't send him to one of the other properties, or you lied about them properties?
No, I have other properties, but at the end of the day, those are rented out. That's why I'm not going to offer something to somebody that also wouldn't have enough rent money, even if it was vacant, to pay the full amount of rent. That's not going to happen.
So you let
Then
him
I'm
come
biting
stay with you
myself in the
instead.
ass. I had a spare room and I just said, you can stay here since the other one's gone.
Don't let no more P3DOs in your house, girl.
Oh, I'm not. And then also to clear up the Greg guy, I don't know who that is. I don't
You
know
Well,
already
nothing
said
about
you
the
already
trucking
said that.
company.
yeah,
Yeah.
You already said that, but it's still weird that these people keep coming back
No,
to
it
you.
is.
Then you done let the girl come over and she say her husband was one, and basically she was one because she done did had into
Yeah.
it was the incest. Eh, eh,
can I
Yeah.
get clarification? You felt bad for the assaulter?
Huh?
that's what I'm saying. Nobody care if assaulter is
Envy.
homeless.
Wait, what?
What you felt bad for Robert or your baby daddy that assaulted you?
See, this is why we're not going to do this because you
No, I'm
have me
asking a
speaking out with the
question. I'm asking a question for clarity.
the oldest. My oldest child's father did not assault me. That's the one that's on the registry.
Okay, I was mixed up. That is why I'm asking clarification.
No, Amiga told the truth that the one that did what they did to me is no longer alive. So since
Okay, I'm not trying to attack you with that. I
Yeah,
just
Amika
very
did say
clearly was
that,
trying to
but
get
I don't. But either
clarification.
way, Bella, I don't think it mattered because
It don't.
you felt bad for somebody. Now I understand you knowing and having a history with your baby father, but he brings to you another man, and it's like, yeah, we both met each other and we both
well, I
like
wouldn't have let
children.
it. I would not have let him in my home if the government lady did not like, because I asked her, I was like, so what all is the backstory? I asked questions. I asked what was they gonna do? What was the procedures? What because I never had lived together with someone like that. So I was like, what is the rules? What is this? What is that? And she pretty much told me everything. And I said, so did he do it or did he not do it? Do you have proof? Like what's going on? Because I'm not gonna let him live here. And
But I
she
mean, but Indy,
said,
this is what I'm asking you. This is why I'm asking you if
I
you
had spoke
find
to
it
the woman
strange and
before they
maybe,
moved.
but you're not listening. Even if you didn't think of this until I asked you, it's probably a good thing to think about because typically when you find these types of people, they do operate together.
Mm-hmm.
Two people who have been accused of having inappropriate relationships with children find each other and decide to move out together and become roommates. And that roommate situation may not have panned out because they said that the man was weird. But that typically is a big fucking red flag on top of what they've already done. The number one reason why two P3DOs will be hanging out together is to fucking continue being P3DOs, Envy. That is the fucking statistic. That is a fact. They hang
Well,
out with each other so that they can do the
I
creepy
understand.
shit and not
I
be judged. And
I
you got to pay
understand.
attention to that shit.
I understand. I absolutely am picking up what you're putting down, and you're right.
Okay,
I should have.
because listen to what the fuck I'm telling you. If Robert is innocent, he would have never stepped foot into a vicinity with your fucking creepy ass baby daddy if he's claiming to be innocent, especially if your baby father has never denied what he did. You don't hang out with no fucking P3DO if you ain't
Well,
one, whether you've been
you
accused or
didn't hear.
not.
You didn't hear the whole story about
Yes,
my
I
child.
did. I told you you heard. I heard the story where you said that that girl supposedly lied, but you also made a good point.
No, she
You
didn't.
know
Well,
a
she did.
child,
Well, she didn't lie. But I mean, they did what they did. But like, she was on an adult dating site and said she was 19. That's
but
what
that's
she
what I'm saying.
lied
But
about.
you also, but you
She,
made a good
they
point
did
when
what
you
they
said
did.
that you know what a child look like. You
Yes,
would
I
know what a
do. I
child
feel
look
like as a
like.
mother and a one, I just feel like you can look at somebody and tell if they grown or not by their face.
And so can a man.
That's what I'm saying. Like as an adult, you should be able to look and see if a child is a child by their face.
Okay, so listen to me when I tell you this for future reference. Even if you are wrongfully accused and you do your time, whatever, you do not hang out with people who actually harm children if you do not fucking harm children. You don't go and fucking be roommates with someone who actually did a crime against a child if you are innocent. They hang out together for a reason.
I know what you're saying. Like birds that stay together flock together. Yeah,
Birds that touch a feather fucking flock together. You goddamn right.
I
That's
understand
why
why
people
everybody
think,
thinks that I'm a weirdo. I get it. I understand.
Queen.
well, bitch, you better something gotta give because at the end of the day, you know way too many motherfucking SOs to sit up here and try to act like you was just young and dumb because you are a grown woman now. I know you know the statistics, and you can't be on this app talking about you be debating and you can't put two and two to motherfucking together. You don't need to be hanging out with them because you look like them. That's what I'm telling you. That man, do not go to a halfway house and be like, yeah, what's up? My name is John, and I'm in here because I touch kids. Oh shit, me too. Want to be roommates? That's how that fucking conversation went, and you better believe that's how it went. You don't hang out with people who
That
did
made
the
my
crime that
stomach
you
hurt.
accused of and say that you didn't fucking do it. Then there's no reason that you being besties trying to be roommates with a motherfucker who actually did it. Cause that's gonna fuck you up. Most felons don't even hang out with other felons when they trying to get their life together because they know what the fuck happens when you fall back into them traps, whether you dealing, whether you
That's like an
stealing,
added
whether you killing.
something.
Exactly. So you don't fucking
Well,
hang out with creeps unless you
from the
want.
laws, they're not supposed to anyway.
They ain't
Right.
supposed to.
Oh, I
And the
didn't know
fact that
that.
That's why
I
I'm
didn't know that.
confused.
that's what
Yeah,
the
I'm not
fuck I'm
supposed
telling
to.
you,
Not
So
girl.
wait,
All
wait,
the
wait, 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 wait,
in
wait, wait. Hold
California,
on,
they
hold on,
can't.
hold on. So if that's the truth, how come how come either one of them government people allowed them to wait a minute, wait, what?
In California, they're
now
not
it
supposed to.
depends, correct. It depends on if you are on paper. If you're still on paper, you're still reporting,
They
you
was
still
at the
you
time.
okay, well then you ain't supposed to be hanging out with other felons.
What?
Absolutely not.
Is that
That is,
everywhere?
it's typically the rule because because the government believes, like I
Don't
just said,
confuse
you're
you.
more.
I'm befuzzled. The fuck?
Oh God, you're more likely to reoffend according to the government if you hang out with other people who have felonies. So they usually, I'm not saying every single state, but typically the rule of thumb is that you're not supposed to be hanging around other felons when you freshly out,
So why did they put
except
him in a halfway house?
that's the exception.
Oh.
That's the exception. Other than that, you're not supposed to be
So what
consorting
they
with
did
any
was
other
illegal?
on top of what they already did that was illegal, correct?
This says
No, no,
any
I'm saying the people that
Yes.
the probation people was doing illegal shit.
If it,
were they both
yes.
on probation or parole or
I
supervised
just looked
release
it up.
after? That's what I'm getting to, Trey. Hold on. Were they on probation or anything like that after they got out? How and
Yes.
how long?
Yes. I
Okay,
don't I
so
don't I
you
don't
don't
know how
what?
long. Like I don't know that
Did
part.
they immediately move in with you?
No, they was at a halfway house and they was there for a while and then they went to another address that they lived together in a house, like
Okay.
rented
Either
from
way, they
someone.
cannot be around each other. They're usually prohibited from interacting with other known felons without prior permission from their probation officer, making it a potential violation.
So the probation officers were part of illegal shit too. Cool. That's
Well,
great.
it heavily depends on what their
Depends.
Yeah,
restrictions
but this
and
is
their
making me
rules
look
are.
so awful.
You already did, girl. Don't worry about it. This is just a little piece of it. You already look at
But I
crazy.
really didn't know none of this shit. I didn't know that that was illegal and that they wasn't supposed to be around each other or doing. I didn't know none of that. They
They
didn't
shouldn't have
tell me
been.
nothing
If the
like
truth
that.
be told, they shouldn't have been around you. They shouldn't have been around you.
Well, that's
Literally.
amazing.
The reason why people was coming at you the way that they was coming at you is because
How the PO don't know?
instead of being like, you know what, bitch, you right. Them men should have never been around you. They was too old to be around you to begin with.
No, y'all
If
are
you're
right.
if you're saying that your baby father was an adult and you were not, this is typically the issue. You cannot sit up here and say that that girl lied about her age because at the end of the day, whether you think you was mature for your age, that was a grown ass man and you were not. You
Correct.
were a child. Then you
Correct.
have this 50-year-old man that you claim is the same age as your daddy. He want to come and hang out with you. That shit is fucking weird. And you allowing it. I don't give a fuck if you 30 now. You wasn't 30 when that man came knocking on your door because he needed a place to stay because he was fucking scared of fucking Randy the crackhead.
Yeah, you're
How
right.
you out here touching on kids and you scared of a little meth? Calm down.
Bruh.
That man, you mad at this man sneaking in your motherfucking room? That's what the fuck you was doing to other people. Oh, you don't like it.
Bruh,
You
please
didn't feel like it was consent when that man was coming in the house while you was asleep. Oh, I imagine how a child fucking felt. And you opened your house with open motherfucking arms to motherfuckers who said they was creeped out by another grown man. Oh, I wonder what a 13-year-old girl felt. That's why you look stupid, Envy. You let that man cry to you because he couldn't handle a little meth head fucking tweaking in the middle of the night, but that motherfucker wanted to creep into some little girl's room, and you let these niggas cry to you. That's why you look stupid.
Someone just
Can I ask a question real quick? How old were you, Envy, when this man moved in or you got to know these two men? Or the guy that was with you now?
I met my child's father in 2012 or 2013. I'm 30, so I don't know. Don't y'all motherfuckers do the math because y'all always yell at me about numbers and dates and shit. I don't fucking know.
What about your roommate though?
He
How
did
old were
not.
you?
I did not meet him until 4 or 5 years ago.
So you were like 25?
Yeah, yeah, about that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, something like that. Around
And
there.
how old is he? He's 49?
Yeah, he's the same age as my dad. He graduated in 95.
Oh wow.
Let me ask
Okay.
you this too. You said that Robert was accused because he no longer wanted to be with the woman. But in another instance, you said that Robert was accused because the woman was mad he stopped paying the bills.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. Like, so he called her cheating, and he said, "I'm done. I'm leaving. I want a divorce." She got pissy, but he had already told her that the girl was dropping her towel and doing weird shit around her and to get her daughter, and she never said anything to her daughter about it. Supposedly, like I said, this is all supposedly because I wasn't there. I didn't know this person at the time. I didn't know. I don't know any of them, to be frank, but I didn't know who was who or what was what. So at the end of the day, what was said to me by him and the girl reiterated it was that the wife was caught cheating. This was his ex-wife. The wife was caught cheating. He said, I want a divorce. I'm done. I'm leaving by. And then
Envy, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this with a napkin in between because I'm not sure if you wash your hands.
bitch bye.
You do know that grown men are not attracted to children do not blame children for being too sexy.
Correct.
Wait, what? Who
Do you
said
need me to
that?
say it again? Let me say it again. Grown men who are not attracted to children do not blame children for being too sexy. So that man trying to convince you that the daughter was doing inappropriate things.
Wait,
Ma'am,
who said anything about two sex? I'm so confused. Who's
Okay. He was saying that she was dropping the towel and acting all weird, correct?
Yeah, that's what he told her mother. He said that she needed to get she needed to because it was his stepdaughter. She told him he told the mother
well,
that she needed to
we're
get her
clear.
daughter.
We are very clear. We are clear.
Uh,
But what I'm telling you is the statistics is the same. These men that have attraction to children will always try to make it seem like, oh, well, they're doing this and they're doing that, which means to me that it was already happening. And the same, I'm gonna tell, they're gonna blame you, all of these things. If you felt uncomfortable and you felt like you leave. But
Correct.
grown men who are attracted to children do not you don't blame children for they doing too much. And then all of a sudden, these stories seem like the stories that's being told to you that you chose to believe because you felt like these was people you could trust because your baby father told you he was a good person.
Oh no,
And
I
I
don't. That
that's the
motherfucker
only
was
reason
out
why
about
he made
to
it. That's the
lie.
only reason why he made it into your house. You
No,
didn't
it was
let we
because the state officer lady had confirmed that he had
the
passed on
state
the
the
lie
state
detector.
officer lady would have never came to your house if you were not already in agreement to let him come and live there. They
No,
would have had no reason to come
I
to your
asked her.
house.
No, I said that she could come and I wanted to have a conversation before agreeing to anything. I wanted to speak to her by myself, person to person.
Oh, I was waiting for the echo to go away. Okay. Okay, Andy. I don't. Okay, girl. This is the reason why people was coming at you and saying that you look weird because these things are things that seem like people should have known. But if you're saying that you didn't have these knowledge and things like that, and again, I'm still also blaming these men because I feel as though they've taken advantage of young girls regardless. And moving into your home and trying to convince you that they're not bad people was part of it. But when you get on this app and you puff out your chest and you act like you're so fucking sure, that is why people have held you to be complicit. Nobody is saying that these grown ass men had any fucking business even being around you. But I fear that unfortunately, not unfortunately, but the side of me that feels like I need to advocate for young women to know what the fuck is going on is causing me to not want to cuss you the fuck out. You cannot keep letting this fucking shit happen. If you have a man in your house and you say that you want to start a life with him, you need to get that fat motherfucker out your goddamn shit. You the only person that think he fucking believable. But why would you even want to be associated with somebody who was even fucking accused? You should have never even thought twice about being friends with him. Now you telling me that another P3DO introduced you to him and was like, hey, this is my fucking friend, the kid toucher. Let us live here, please, because a crackhead is bothering us. Do you realize how fucking stupid that sounds?
Yeah.
And now he's still there. Because what?
Because
You already got a
after
dog. You already got a dog. You don't need another one.
after he left, I felt bad because he got cheated on. So
Oh, of course. Oh,
NB.
you
Okay.
felt
Okay. I'm
That's the truth. I'm telling the truth. That's what happened. I'm not
Okay.
saying
These
I'm
niggas,
not dumb for it.
these motherfuckers should be castrated, and you're worried that a grown woman did not find him desirable. Explain to me, excuse me, Envy. Explain to me what the fuck is desirable about that man that a grown woman would want to continue a relationship with him.
Oh, I don't know. I don't look at
So
people.
you felt bad that he got cheated on because what? Because he's such a good person.
I mean, after
She
he,
probably went to go find her a man who don't touch kids. Did you ever think about that?
I'm not gonna speak on that.
Hmm.
Envy.
Hmm.
Nah, she's a weirdo. No,
Okay. Okay. I have a question.
she homie hot between the two of them, so I'm not gonna speak
Okay.
on that one because
Okay.
clearly something's not right in that brain either. I mean, I'm
Okay.
just
I don't think anything's right in any of y'all's brain, but
that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I
so
have a clarifying question because I might have missed a part of the story earlier. Who did you say Robert met the daughter on a dating app? And she
no,
was
that was my child's father,
your and which one is that? The unalived one or
oldest
the
daughter, the
the
oldest
what?
daughter's father, my oldest daughter's father,
Is that the unalived one or the on the register?
the registered one.
Okay. So that's not Robert. Okay.
No,
Yeah, I got my
that's not
clarification.
who it
Thank
was.
you.
No.
You need better therapist or something.
I think it was 2018, Trey. I'm not exactly, I can't remember what was shown.
So like 8 years
Now,
ago, about 8 years ago.
yeah, I believe
So that
so.
would have been around the
And
time.
they're all of a sudden gonna get take away the charges now. Like I
Girl,
don't
ain't
know.
no
This
damn
is
charges ain't
Well,
going no goddamn
he
yeah.
was
where.
I don't
locked
think
up
they're
for
going
3 years
anywhere.
and did probation for 3 years. So it's been in the process for I think the last 3 years. It's been a long.
Yeah, they not finna exonerate that man. He's not getting them charges
I don't think
overturned.
so either. I really don't think so
Because y'all
either.
have to understand the statutes, okay? They don't charge you
Mm-hmm.
with carnal knowledge unless they can prove that you knew what you were doing with someone under the age. If they had proof that that girl lied about her age and was on them sites and that he did not know how old she was when they met up, they would have never charged him with carnal.
Well, they did
Now,
have proof. They even took his phone and everything, and he still went to jail for doing it. My child's father.
because when he met her in person, he knew she was a child.
Well, yeah, I guess you're probably right. I didn't
Correct.
even think
Yes,
about that.
correct. And then you hanging out
But
with
I was
somebody who got
17
the
at the
same.
time, so
Listen,
I didn't
listen,
put
you
two and
got
two
to read
together.
more books, girl. You got to read more books, watch more investigation, discovery of something. And I hate to say it graphically, but sometimes I feel like people need to hear it in the raw in order for it to click because this TikTok, P3DO, and Unalive and all that shit sometimes be desensitizing people to what really be going on.
Mm-hmm.
These fucking predators trade these children like fucking Pokemon cards. And if you think that they did not bond over their love for children who cannot fucking consent, you are crazy. They didn't just become friends because they stuck them in the same fucking room. They became friends because they share a commonality in the fact that they like little girls. And you need to get that through your fucking head while you sitting over here caping for this man and believing what the fuck he told you. I don't care what the fucking government agent told you. Lie detector tests don't mean a goddamn thing, especially when you can convince yourself that you're telling the truth. And a lot of P3DOs convince themselves that they didn't do anything wrong and that that person wanted it because they really believe in their heads that they can actually consent. So passing a lie detector test doesn't mean anything. You can pass a lie detector test if you actually believe what you're saying is true.
Queen, are we talking about the roommate? Was 2018?
Yes, they was both around almost the same time, actually. That's
No,
how they ended up in.
my child's father was I think 2012, 2013 or some shit. I don't even know which specific because if I say a date and it's wrong, everybody be like, "You said the wrong info." I don't fucking know, bro. I'm not good with numbers. Don't ask me about no time frame. I don't fucking know. It was before I met him, and I know that I had my child in 2014, which means we met in I think it had just been the end of 2012 or beginning of 2013, and it happened before that, and I didn't find out until I was already 3-4 months pregnant about it, and I dumped him, and we was never together again.
I have a question
Is
more for
alleged,
Marley.
you dumb fuck.
Huh? Who are you talking to?
The motherfuckers running their mouth on the other fucking live. My child is 11.
Why don't you go over there?
Because I'm not going near that fucking weird ass bitch. No. They can come here, but she's not welcome.
You have people blocked, Envy. My
I
main page
told
is
my
still
mods to
blocked.
unblock them. But they said that
They
I
didn't
couldn't
do a
put them
very
on
good
the
At
job,
this
panel.
but
point, Billy, it don't even matter.
it
What if Envy
doesn't.
leave? What if Envy leave the panel?
Hmm?
Then will if Envy get? I mean, if Amiga get off the panel, will you go over there?
No.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't want to talk to. I went up. They gave her so much grace because she's a little whiny ass, crybaby ass bitch, and I'm a loudmouth fucking heifer. They gave her so much grace to be calm because she's just like, yeah, you're right, yeah.
I mean, you look crazy. We can't convince you to talk to Amiga, but they convince you to let P3DOs come live at your house.
Yeah, Envy, and also you both do the same
Controls the
thing. You
whole
just have
fucking
different
world.
responses. You get defensive as fuck, and then
I'm
you
not
talk.
disagreeing. I said that earlier. I said we're not no different.
I must have not heard it, but I'm clarifying. You don't listen. You would have gotten the same treatment from at least me, and I'm sure a couple of other people in the panel if you had just listened to what the fuck people were saying. There were moments that people were not attacking you, and you still would not stop fucking talking, and you refused to listen.
Just like when you start talking about my family, I wasn't talking about your family. I was making a joke about how your emergency was only 30 seconds long.
And that's why I came
It's
on.
because my dog bit my man.
Doesn't matter. I didn't make a joke about your family or your man or your home or
Okay,
any
well,
of
I
that.
apologize. I was wrong for that to say that. I thought you was being funny.
No, I was being funny about
Like,
how quickly it took you to get back on the panel.
yeah, but no, I said that earlier that none of us are any better than the other or different. So I mean, yes, we're all dirty handed and wrong for the shit we've done.
We all, you talking about you and Amiga?
Yeah,
Okay.
and Siren because she's no different.
No, she's not. I don't. You're not going to get any pushback from that. I have one more question, just for as a clarifying. I need it for my sanity. Are you just mad that Amiga brought the whole assault child from Grape situation up because that was supposed to be a secret, or are you like ashamed of that?
Are you really asking me that, Bella?
I'm being for real, like extremely genuine right now.
I'm really not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
It it's a
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I already had that slathered all over the internet. We're not doing that. Nope.
Amiga knew she was wrong for that because we told her that it really wasn't
I
relevant.
don't think you're attacking me, Bella. I'm just not gonna re-talk about it and relive it. Someone that I trusted with that information went to tell the whole fucking internet because she was pissed at me. Hella, shut the fuck up. You don't have to listen to my fucking live and you wouldn't have a headache. You pedophile lover. Blah, 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 blah.
You do love him. I asked you earlier why
When
you
did
were
I
still
say that?
cool
Because
with
I love
Matthew.
one fucking man.
Well, I didn't mean like in a romantic way, but you said earlier that you were still cool with Matthew, and you
That don't mean
obviously
I love
are.
that motherfucker. I don't care. Like he's where he's at and he's away from me. And good for him.
Well, when I asked you why you tagged him, you said, "Well, why wouldn't we be cool?" And I was asking you, like, "Yeah, what do you guys have to be cool about?"
I mean, like as in a mutual cool. Like we not cool. Like we don't kick it. We don't. I mean, like there's nothing. We don't sit on the phone and like fucking. Hey, how you doing? Let's go do that. No,
Well,
there's
that's
none.
why I asked you to clarify because in the post that I saw, that's why I was like, "Well, what do y'all have to be cool about?" And
Yeah,
then you were saying
it's
like,
not
"Oh, I
like that.
talked to
It's
him and
not
he
like
said
a
he'll come to the
bestie.
panel."
Yeah, no, I mean yes, because I am going through fucking bullshit because of helping him, like having, like giving him a place to stay for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
So I said, if anybody wanted to question him and talk to him about his shit and what he did, he can take accountability for it. I'm tired of getting questioned and telling the same fucking story. Because either way, it looks crazy, it sounds crazy, I look crazy, I sound crazy, and it is all fucking crazy.
I mean, I think that his accountability, and I'm not caping for him by any fucking means, because like I said, I feel like people like that need to be castrated. He did exactly what a criminal would do, which is manipulate somebody into thinking and believing like, oh, you got to do this for me or else this will happen to me. And you took that situation and made it your problem as if he deserved anything more than being fucking
All the
homeless.
time. I do that all the time to people that don't deserve it.
Have to agree. I'm gonna have to agree with Queen. I'm gonna agree.
I'm not
Like,
denying that. I
honestly.
did the same.
Because I
I did
mean,
the
don't
same thing with
nobody
my
owe you
son.
nothing. They should have never put you in a halfway house. They should have fucking packed you up in a goddamn trash bag and sent your ass on your way from the prison and told you to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because him living on the fucking streets as a grown ass man is nothing compared to what those children would have to fucking go through, all the therapy and all the shit that they gotta fucking worry about and think about. So the least you can do is live on the fucking streets where you belong like a dog.
Yeah.
Why you deserve a roof over your fucking head? Nobody gives a fuck. And if he would have landed back in jail, that would have been his grown ass fucking fault.
You were
But
right.
you defending it was the problem. You didn't say any of these things like, look, I was dumb. I shouldn't have did it. I thought that we was cool. We was friends. I didn't want him on the streets. You was first trying to say, I don't know him.
Because
Who
I
is
didn't
Robert?
want everybody all up in my fucking business in my
Everybody was
household.
already in your business, girl. Siren and already showed the proof. You posted the man on your page like y'all were
Nah,
besties.
that's not what I'm saying. No, not in that extent. Like I know, like Carmen literally said that someone should come BOMB and BURN my house. Like, bro, really?
With the
Like,
man
if
in
you
it,
feel
yes.
that way with him,
About the
that's
man.
on okay, but that would affect my whole fucking family. Like,
But it already does. It already does. It really does. And I'm just saying this. Anytime you invite a friend over and you don't tell them about him, you put them in a position to not be able to make the decision on their own.
I don't do that, Queen. I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't not disclose anything to anybody. That's why Amiga acting dumb like she didn't know. She did know. I don't take people's what the fuck's it called? What the fuck is the word called? I don't take people's I can't think of the fucking word. My brain is fried. Yeah, I don't take people's consent away from them. Like I let them know. Um And just like last night, I asked Siren, I said, before I send this or show this, do you want it private or do you want me to just show it publicly? Nick kept trying to bait me into showing it publicly, I guess to get me in more shit with Siren and piss her off more. And I said, no, I care about, like, because it showed private, personal, very detailed shit. And I said, I'm not going to fucking take that away from her. I'm going to ask her, regardless of what the fuck she just did to me or not. I'm not her at the end of the day. Like I'm me. I'm not her. I'm not gonna do that.
Did you already send stuff to Siren?
I sent her. Yes, I did. I didn't. I didn't send everything because I sent majority of it to Vixen.
Okay. Did that information have it just her info crossed out, or was there other people's
There was other
information?
people's stuff.
Did you edit out the other people's information as well?
No, because the main other person is no longer here ananymore.
But I at least know of one other person who I don't believe Siren has her information. Who was I heard was on that list.
I don't know who you're talking about, and I didn't show others information if that's what you're asking. I just showed where it was being looked at.
I didn't say that you showed. I'm just asking if you crossed out everyone else's information that was in there.
There was nothing as far as that shown. No, just hers.
Okay.
I could clip the video and take Sirens out and show you if you'd like.
But even in the same situation that we asked before, when Amiga was supposedly looking into Siren, what was you doing? Just looking?
Yeah.
Girl, y'all was both geeking about it.
I mean, yeah, because we was laughing at her artwork and stuff like that, but that's it. Like that, I don't. As far as I know, I don't.
Complicit.
I don't know. Well, I'm not denying that. I never said that I was innocent. I'm not saying I didn't do anything. I'm not saying that. I never have said that. I'm just saying, like, I did not, what the fuck is the word? I'm not saying, like you said, I'm not saying I'm not, like, I wasn't,
Participating.
yeah, I'm not saying I wasn't
Mhm.
participating as in, like, laughing or mocking or anything like that, but I don't think that she's the corn page. I don't know. I only said that she's the Monica page because Siren showed like multiple detail of how it was her and that was her brother's dog. And I said, nah, I don't believe that. And she showed me a picture of Amiga holding the dog. And then she
Did
showed
Amiga
me
ever share them pictures with you, or because Amiga she didn't accuse you, but she did say that it could maybe possibly that
what?
you use what you knew about her to make the page.
Make what page? Oh, that
The
corn
Monica
page is
Monica.
not me. I
No, 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 the
screenshot.
Monica.
Oh, that's not me.
Okay.
And the only reason I said that it was her was because at first, for the longest time, I was like, nah, she wouldn't do that. That's not her. That's not her. But then when she told me this last time, when she asked me to come back to defend her with Vicky saying that she said the N word, even though it was negativity, she told me that she has a troll page that's probably deleted by now, but it was of a white woman with Trump stuff on it. It was called Jane Doe or some shit like that. So you do make
Now,
fake.
did you say that Siren got your email because she was sending you YouTube links?
No, Siren emailed me something and I emailed her back and it did not have my whole name. So Siren lied about that. I don't know how she got my whole name, but she lied about that. That's not true. It
No,
just
she
said,
didn't lie. She said she
He didn't say
reversed
that.
the email.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, because but no, that account that I screenshotted and I showed, I was saying it's not me. Somebody sent me YouTube links on it. That's what I was
That's
telling.
not what you were telling me. You said that that's how you got her full name because
No, it's not. That's not what I said. Trey was in there. That is not what I said.
that was the point of those screenshots is because you were telling me that's how you got her full name and knew her full name because
Oh yeah,
she
yeah, yeah,
gave
yeah,
it
yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I was saying, I didn't dox her. I didn't have her name. I didn't know her name. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't understanding what you were saying, but yeah, no. She sent me YouTube links on that page. Siren did, and that's how I
Trey,
ended up knowing her name.
how you get linked up with Envy Trey? Because I'm not gonna lie, girl, you doing a little bit of flip flopping.
Oh, I'm not linked up. I'm just, trying to be neutral, to be
I'm
honest.
confused at this
Because I
point.
haven't seen no proof of none of this shit that's being talked
No,
about, to
I'm
be
talking
honest.
about you called Trey when you were having your mental health crisis, correct, Envy?
No, I tried to call Amiga.
But you ended up calling Trey at some point, correct?
Um, After me and Hella got into it because I misunderstood what she said, I
Then
thought
the
she.
answer is yes, girl.
Yeah.
Did you call Trey?
Yes,
Okay, so
eventually. Yeah.
my question, how you get linked up with Trey?
What do you mean?
Because I'm assuming Trey, before all of this, you also wasn't really fond of Envy.
Well, that's news to me. You didn't
A long
like me?
time ago,
I'm
you
asking.
a long time ago we had an issue, one issue, just
Yeah,
one.
that's all I'm asking is
Well,
what made you reach out to
But I didn't
Trey
hate her
when
or
you
anything
weren't?
like that
I didn't reach
You,
out to Trey.
because I
We,
don't really know her like that.
yeah.
Yeah, we met
How
over in Bolts.
okay, how was it that Trey was in the call with you and just Toya out on the night of your mental health crisis? Why was she involved? Like, what made you trust her enough to have her in the same VC?
Because I'm just an open book. I don't care. Y'all know this. I literally have the tism. I literally have blabbermouth.
Trey, how you get linked up with Envy? God damn it, somebody answer.
I don't even know, to be honest with you now.
That I'm just asking when y'all got
We
cool.
was frequenting in the same spaces and stuff. Just
Yeah, we
talk
were
like
just, yeah, we were just, yeah,
with
So
talking
that's
on
it.
anybody
You just
else.
everyone's
needed
live and
somebody to
stuff.
talk to. That's it.
We were
Huh?
just in lives together talking, like
Okay,
into ones.
that's all I'm trying to figure out. Because at this point, you do look like you flip flop a little bit. I know you ain't cool with Siren, but I didn't think you would be cool with Envy. That's the only reason I'm asking.
I mean,
What did I do to
I don't
Trey?
hate her. Yeah, she's not
Nothing,
done
but you
anything
know
to
how
me.
when she was real cool with Siren. So I'm just trying to figure out where's the switch up, girl. That's it. Damn.
When she took pictures of her on the toilet.
I said used to be cool with Siren. Trey know what I'm talking about, girl. You can stay lost.
Well, I might not have been here for that. I don't know. I
No
guess I.
shit.
No, yes, her and fucking Siren
Well,
was
sorry,
friends. And so
damn.
I'm just asking how she got linked up with you because I had never seen you and Trey talking before.
No, we've talked in passing, but it was never like. I mean, she. I don't think she's ever been on my panel or I've been on hers or anything.
It was confusing because I would randomly see you guys interacting in the comments, and it was hi Envy, hi Trey, and it was just like y'all were friends out of nowhere. That's the point.
We're not friends. We don't go to lunch.
Friends, mutuals, whatever the fuck y'all want to
Yeah,
call.
we just well mutuals.
Envy
Like
can't
we
afford
literally
lunch.
met like everybody else.
Bitch, I'm fat. You know I can afford
We
lunch.
met
You
like
want some?
everybody else here.
You want some?
Girl, I'm just a
You're
little bit
fat now.
I
fat.
You're not.
won't. I won't cook it. I'll pay for it.
You're not swollen.
I don't think you
Not
be
no more.
watching
No,
in.
no.
I don't want no P3DO crunch.
Girl, I said I would take you to lunch.
Girl, you gonna take me over there with the people.
Oh my God,
There's
Queen,
probably still gonna
Queen.
be a P3DO within 10
Baby,
feet.
I
I'm
hate my
short. They gonna think,
life. Oh
baby,
my
I'm short,
God.
honey. They
Why
gonna
did
think
I
I'm a
ever do this
child,
to
baby.
myself?
Yeah, people think
Queen,
I'm
stop
short. They
it,
gonna think
Queen.
I'm a child, baby. I can't go to lunch
Girl,
with you,
she
girl.
said I'm short. They gonna think I'm a child. Girl, no, 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 no.
Queen.
Well, maybe you should
They
grow
gonna try to
up,
make me
and
eat
maybe you should
lunch.
grow up and get taller, Queen. Okay.
Baby, I'm 5'7". Calm down.
August knows
That's
how
Calm
still
to
down.
fix
short.
your legs. Remember that. August
Yeah,
got you.
we need to get
Oh,
Get
we
that
need to
surgery,
crowd fund
girl.
for her for knee
get my
surgery.
knees done. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
You
I
need to
don't
get
approve of my
get
wife
your
going
knees
out to lunch with
liposuction
you.
so you can see your knees.
What now?
I veto Queen. I don't want my wife going out to lunch with her. No, thank you.
Exactly.
Not her wife.
No,
Yeah,
not
Bella's my
allowed.
wife. Well, you don't know that?
I did not know
Why you
that.
think she cuss so good?
Y'all do be cussing good. I even when y'all cuss me out, I be on silent and I be kind of giggling. But I'm like, if I laugh at them, it's gonna make it worse, and
Yeah.
they gonna go even harder at me. So I can't laugh.
I mean, I don't want to see you in no lies
Cause
using my
even that girl
jokes.
Kenzie and all them that was like cussing me and talking shit, and even Hella and Vixen and all them, that shit was fun. Not what I was getting cussed out about was funny. That's not funny. But like the way y'all was cussing, it was funny.
I want to make something clear. Earlier with my question, I was not trying to come at you at all. I was actually going to be supportive for a minute
I
because
just felt like it was kind
it
of a
was not that. To be clear, you don't know me, and Trey, you know of all people, I'm the only, not the only one of the main people who can understand how the fuck that feels. And the only thing I was going to say is that it's nothing to be ashamed of. Your response made it seem like you were ashamed of it, and that's why I wanted to clarify. It is not something to have that.
I'm not ashamed of it for me. I'm ashamed of it because I don't want my child to find out.
I get that, but that is a conversation that you're going to have at some point.
No, I was never gonna have that
Didn't want. I
conversation
wasn't
with
going
her
to
because
speak. I
her
wasn't going to
father's
speak
unalive.
for Bella, but I knew where she was going with her question. But I wasn't going to speak for her. I was going to wait for you to
So
let her
y'all think
back
I'm
up.
supposed to tell my child that?
No, Envy, my child came from that situation as well. That's why I'm speaking on it.
I'm sorry.
My child is 7 years old and has asked me already what the deal is with that. So I out of anyone knows how the fuck that feels, and I'm telling you, your response. I understand that there's some shame behind it, but your response makes other people who have been through that feel like they shouldn't come out about that because your anger. Own it. That you listen. You are mentally fucking ill, bitch. You need help. But that is something that you survived through. Own that shit. That is my whole fucking point. I've been so open about that since I came on this app. Don't ever fucking down the fact that you survived through that. That shit pisses me off more than anything. That's why I came at you so heated.
Envy, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Take a minute.
I mean, I think it's something to maybe talk with your therapist about, to be honest. And some of this other stuff that I'm hearing tonight, that as well. Because you have feelings for people, and I'm going to be honest, that don't deserve the feelings. It's kind of strange to me, to be honest. And that's just me keeping it real.
Listen, I don't like you or Amiga, but this shit is something that I've always been passionate about. Don't do that shit. You are a bigger person than to let that control the fuck out of you. And I'd say this to anyone. Fuck Siren. I'd say this to her if she went through the same shit. This shit, girl, pick yourself and move forward. But get the people around you who are pieces of shit away from you. That's the point. That's why
people are mad at me for, Vixen. What I do now.
Do you understand what I'm saying, though?
Yes.
Great.
Queen, it's like a codependent type of behavior. Are you there, Queen?
I'm here.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a codependent.
What, Vixen? What you're saying? Get off of here. I'm told to fucking have the conversation and hold myself accountable, and now you're telling me to get off here, but you told me to get on here. What the fuck does everybody want from me?
Envy, you staying over here and not going over there is not holding yourself accountable, though.
I will do that with them. I'm not doing that near her. She just took that from me and my child.
Listen,
I don't give a fuck. I don't have my kid. Don't sit there and take that from my kid, though.
Envy, take a breath. And Amigo was fucked up for that, and no one is denying that at fucking all. She should not have done that. Even if it is not on that panel, you coming over to your own live and blocking every single person who came in here just because they hurt your feelings at one point is not.
Everyone was trying to be messy. That's all. No. I didn't want no more bullshit. I'm trying to stop the bullshit. Y'all said don't frequent where y'all are. Y'all said stay away from place. I'm trying to do what the fuck I was told.
Envy, you're not listening. You're not listening though. Hell, I will host a live so Carmen can come up, Siren can come up. Amiga doesn't have to be there. Y'all can talk if you don't want to do it in Hellas. But this is not taking accountability. Just like I told Amiga, if you're going to say, yeah, I did this, but I was going through a hard time at that point, or you're dementia dog or anything like that, that's not taking accountability either.
Yes, it doesn't make it okay.
Change fucking behavior. That's the fucking phrase that you two need to own.
And that is going to require me to go back off the app and completely stay off the app except
for that is not taking
and get help and work on myself because clearly I don't
accountability either though. Envy.
No, I'm saying like you can't work on yourself when you're keeping yourself in it. That's literally what Queen was just saying. Is that not the message, or did I misunderstand that too?
What I'm saying is the same thing that Bella is saying. You can take accountability and face the people that you've wronged. If
No, I don't mean that. I mean like with the whole having certain people around me, helping motherfuckers that don't deserve it, things like that.
Yeah, I was getting there.
Like you get out of it. You can't work
part of that.
I'm gonna take accountability and then I'm gonna step back and remove myself and until I work on the things that's the problems in my life, then I'm not going to come back on the app then. Because all I'm going to do is keep doing it.
After you take accountability with the people that you've harmed, dipping out and saying that you're protecting your peace is avoidance. It's not protecting your peace when the people that you have hurt, you don't face them. So what Bella is saying is that if you want to have a conversations with these people, you can't use Amiga as an excuse because people are offering you an opportunity to talk without her present.
Yeah, I did Bella that earlier for hours. I was up on the panel for hours.
But Siren was not there, and neither was Carmen.
Well, Carmen did come in, but she didn't come up. That is true, yeah. I'm willing to do that if that's what y'all are saying that y'all want. I'm willing to do that.
That's all I'm saying is that I'm willing to host it if you don't want to go over there because Amiga will come up. But then again, you have to know you and Amiga need to talk at some point.
I'm not ever talking to her again.
Okay, whatever. Fuck Amiga then. Conversations need to happen. That was the point.
That's you're right. That's fine. I agree.
Lord. Get Robert ass out of there.
Literally.
And will
He's
you go to
giving
lunch with me?
send that nigga to the motherfucking dog house. Maybe, possibly, girl, but
Possibly is crazy. And you ain't had to do my dog like that. She really is sick, Queen.
well, you the one said she had dementia.
You literally you described her as dementia dog.
She does, y'all. She does, bro. She's trying. She's trying. But she bit her dad earlier, and that's why I had to hop off the live because he popped her after that. And I don't. My dad raised me like if dogs start doing violent things, you got to put them down. And I don't believe in that. And it just make me have a sore
Yeah,
spot
we
because,
know that's why you got him in your own.
ooh, Queen, you know what?
You're walking yourself into
I
own.
deserve it. I get it. I get it. I
You
get it.
do.
I agree. Put him down.
She said, "Put them all down. Line
Not
them
my
up.
dog. I'm not
Line them
talking about
up."
the one with the four legs.
Who is Monty?
Monet.
Monet.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay. I,
Okay,
I
baby,
can't
this a
fucking
little
stand
bit too much kumbaya for me. So
Yeah.
I'm finna go. I bet not see you in no panel cussing and hollering and then complaining about
I
what people
just said
say
I
back.
wasn't gonna do that.
Okay, bitch, I'm gonna leave you alone. Just like I told Siren and them, I'm gonna leave you alone, bitch, because I know my mouth be slick. You leave me alone, I'll leave your ass alone.
All right. And if y'all decide to hold alive and want me there, and y'all got Carmen and whoever else you said,
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check annually, and if I see any more P3DOs pop up in your motherfucking house,
that is
I'm
not
seeing
gonna
them.
happen. And I'm also
Okay.
I'm calling the area I live to also investigate into that Greg situation because I do not know who the fuck that man is.
Well,
And
he
that is
used
very concerning that his business is connected to my fucking address because that makes it look 1,000 times
man,
worse. Now Miss
baby. He
Carmen
done
thinks I
acted a
got.
plumb fool out in these streets.
That's
Well,
why
I
Carmen
mean,
was
damn,
calling
like I'm getting accused of all type of shit.
Well, you gotta see how even if Greg is a one-off situation, why it seemed to be connected because of everybody else. One is too many, but two and a
you.
half, because we still don't know what your mama did.
Three.
I don't know about that either, Queen. Honestly, that's why I said show it. I don't even give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the bitch. I don't know. I know that anytime I've ever been told about that charge, it meant that somebody bought like alcohol, cigarettes, or something of the nature for I didn't know that it had other meanings. So if she did, that's news to me. That's new to me. I ain't got shit to do with that. I just hope it wasn't my niece or my nephews. I mean, I don't want it to be anybody. I hope it was just buying something stupid for my brother or something like that. But like, I just pray it wasn't nothing like that because that would be real fucking disgusting and fucked up. Especially being a mom. Like, she's a lot of piece of shit things, but I don't know her to be that.
Yeah, I just read it what it said. It doesn't specify. So I don't know which range or the spectrum it falls on, but it definitely was some type of abuse or neglect.
That don't
So
surprise me. She's a piece of shit. She probably had custody of my brother's kids or something. I don't know.
with her track record, baby,
Oh, I don't even know how she's allowed to even fucking have kids. I don't know why. She's also not one that hasn't been whatever the fuck cat like female castrated.
sterilized.
Yeah, that. So, but
Queen, can I ask a question since I missed all this stuff? So the
Hmm.
guy with the address at her house or whatever that I guess is he a truck driver or what are we doing? What is he?
Yeah, he's a truck driver and he owns a trucking business. And the trucking license is connected to Envy's address. But we did come to the conclusion that because he's in and out of jail, it's very possible that he started a business and just never bothered to change the address. And it's also very possible that because he out here wilding out in the streets, the last thing he want to do is provide a real address for himself. So nobody
Mm-hmm.
ever accused Envy. It was just kind of odd that all of these P3DOs are connected to her. And then this one comes up and he has the worst charges
oh
of
my god, it
everybody.
made me fucking sick.
He has the worst charges of everybody. So it was just kind of weird. But at the end of the day, the license can be active even if he's not actually running his business. But when the charges came up and he also was on the registry multiple times, multiple different crimes, And he's been doing these types of crimes since the fucking early 2000s.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bunch of weirdos over there. Jesus.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, the address, that was what he was using to run his business, but that doesn't mean that his business is active. Just the license can be active even if he's not working, which I can't imagine him to be working if he's been in jail off and on for years. But I will say that it did be a little suspicious because Envy said her boyfriend had a CDL, so it did seem connected. But if Envy saying it's not connected, I would can't imagine why she would admit to all the other SOs that she knows and not this one. So I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
okay,
also
is this guy
offered.
white?
I don't.
Yeah, he white, of course.
Okay, well, she's got more
Oh.
information than I do. I did offer, and that's another thing too. Y'all seen me get proposed to. My man ain't white, but I even offered to call on live to verify that I don't know that man and that they need to take him off my address and they need to get his CDL license revoked as well because you don't need to be driving around anywhere and touching nobody and doing nothing. So.
That's going to be kind of difficult seeing as how he's currently locked up for
Well, that would be
his
even better to
crimes.
get that CDL revoked. That's even more better and more proof. Because I'm pretty sure my partner could get a hold of somebody he knows through the CDL stuff because Sharonda was going to help him get a job with the company before everything. So I don't like to bring her up because that's just a sensitive topic.
So, Queen, is this why Carmen was running around saying they were trafficking and all this
Yes,
crazy
girl.
shit?
And we corrected her and told her that
Oh,
yes.
God.
And Moon
Okay.
Boots was talking about the town. The same thing I said is like, what the fuck is going on in y'all town? Because there's so many in the general area and even some in the same, I guess, what is it, a trailer park? And Moon Boots made a comment about how many children go missing statistically in the city. And Carmen took it and ran with it and made it into this whole thing. But she was corrected. But at the end of the day, y'all got to talk to Miss Carmen because she not finna get off y'all neck because of what y'all did.
Mm-mm. That's
My
wild.
wife said I gotta go. Bye.
Bye, Queen. Well, at least that clarifies that up. Because that's kind of crazy. Envy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I just think that literally to kind of clear things up, and I know it's up to you at the end of the day, but I would have, like, if it was me, I think you should have had her over here, regardless of what she said and done, just to set things straight. You know what I mean?
So what? So we
Because
can
at
go
least you
back
could
and
have
forth and
spoke.
fight and argue. I don't want to. I never
I know,
wanted to
but I'm
fight
just
and argue
saying,
with her. What the fuck? Why would I want to do that?
I think just to clear things up,
What the
to
fuck
be
is there
honest.
to clear up, Trey? What is there to clear up? She said the shit she said. I said the shit I said. We did the shit we did. We've done the shit we've done to each other. Said the shit we've said to each other. The shit about other people. All of it. What the fuck is there to clear up? All it's gonna
Well,
do is
this is my
upset the
thing.
both of us, and it's just gonna become a yelling match. And she can say, "Oh, people hold my voice against me. I'm not even a yeller, bitch. You be screaming, bro. When you piss, you ain't no better than me. You be screaming." And I mean that's valid because I be tweaking out. So I don't even do no damn
I'm
drugs.
just saying, like, you were over there saying what you had to say, and
Right.
then tonight she's over there.
Yeah, and that's
But
fine.
to me, it's not like you guys are on the same panel. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's what other people were trying to tell you as well. Like, it'd be better for you guys to be in the same panel.
For
And
what?
even with Siren, you know, well, you guys were doing it regardless. So why not for what? You know what I mean? You guys both did it today. You guys went over there separately,
Right.
right?
That's the whole key word separately. I don't want to fight with nobody no more, bro. I did wrong. I'm fucked up. She did wrong. She's fucked up. We both said